What if I told you that just 30 minutes a day could transform your health, mood, and even your future? You don't need a gym membership, expensive equipment, or a rigid routine. All it takes is a simple, daily walk. In this documentary-style journey, we'll uncover what happens when you walk 30 minutes every day backed by science, real stories, and everything you need to know to turn this habit into a life changer. The first step is always the hardest, whether you're starting after years of inactivity or simply looking for a reset. Those first few minutes of walking can feel slow, unfamiliar, even awkward. But something incredible begins happening almost immediately. Within the first 5 minutes, your body starts waking up. Heart rate increases, blood flow improves, and oxygen delivery rises to meet the growing demand of your muscles. Your feet hit the ground with rhythm, your arms begin to swing. Your spine straightens without you even noticing. You are aligning, you are activating your whole body. As your pace becomes steady, endorphins begin to flow. These are your body's natural feel-good chemicals. You start to feel lighter, less anxious, more focused. After just 30 minutes, your mood lifts. You've burned about 150 calories. You may even feel a gentle soreness in muscles that haven't moved like this in a while. That's your body saying, "I'm waking up." By midweek, you'll notice walking gets easier. Your breathing steadies, you may even look forward to your time outside. Your sleep improves as physical movement helps regulate your circadian rhythm. By the end of the week, your body feels looser, lighter, more aligned. Your heart has already grown stronger. Your metabolism is slightly faster. Your joints are better lubricated. You may even notice your mood is consistently better throughout the day. The first week is just the beginning, but it's a powerful beginning. Because every journey, no matter how long, starts with a single, steady step. Week 2 brings noticeable momentum. You're no longer forcing yourself out the door, you're beginning to crave your daily walk. Consistent walking improves cardiovascular function. Blood vessels expand and contract more efficiently, arteries become more elastic. The heart doesn't have to work as hard to pump blood. Your resting heart rate begins to lower, your blood pressure stabilizes. And with regular movement, your blood becomes more efficient at delivering oxygen to vital organs. Your body feels lighter, you notice subtle changes, fewer sugar cravings, better concentration, and more stable energy throughout the day. Walking boosts circulation to your brain, helping improve focus and memory. It also supports healthy veins in your legs, reducing risk of varicose veins and clots. Each day, your stamina improves. Hills feel less steep, distances feel shorter. That 30-minute walk feels more like a recharge than a chore. For weeks in, something changes. Your walk isn't just a routine, it's becoming a ritual. And your body, your mind, and your mood are starting to reflect it. Daily walking burns an average of 1,000 to 1,400 calories per week. Over a month, that adds up. Combined with modest dietary changes, it leads to real, measurable fat loss. Your clothes fit better. Your confidence rises. You stand taller, move easier, and recover faster. Mental health benefits grow stronger with time. Walking reduces cortisol, increases serotonin, and improves emotional regulation. Neuroimaging studies show that regular walkers have increased brain volume in regions related to memory and stress management. You're no longer the same person who started walking a month ago. You're stronger, clearer, more optimistic. 2 months in, the changes aren't just felt, they're seen. Your posture has improved, you walk taller. Your muscles feel engaged and ready. You're no longer just walking, you're moving with strength. Walking activates over 200 muscles. From your hamstrings to your core, your entire musculoskeletal system works together to propel you forward. At this point, your body has adapted. Your gait is more efficient, your stride has lengthened. And those nagging little aches you used to feel, they're fading away. Muscle strength in your hips, glutes, and lower back begins to stabilize your posture and reduce back pain. Walking even improves spinal alignment by building up the support muscles around your vertebrae. Flexibility and balance also improve. Small stabilizer muscles in your ankles and knees, often neglected, are strengthened each time your foot makes contact with the ground. And it's not just young bodies that benefit. Walking supports healthy aging. In fact, it's one of the few exercises proven to slow the rate of bone loss in older adults. When your feet strike the ground, they create low-impact force that stimulates osteoblasts, bone-building cells. Over time, this improves bone mineral density, especially in the hips and legs. Better bones mean fewer fractures. Stronger joints mean fewer injuries. Improved balance means fewer falls. At 60 days, walking becomes something more than exercise. It's the scaffolding for a stronger life, one that moves confidently and resists the wear of time. Stronger legs, more stable knees, better posture, healthier joints. It's all yours just by walking 30 minutes a day. 90 days in, the transformation is no longer subtle. It's undeniable. Your walk has become a ritual. Your body is stronger. Your mind is clearer. Your spirit is calmer. And now the deeper, long-term benefits begin to surface. Walking just 30 minutes a day has been shown to reduce the risk of heart disease by 30%, stroke by 27%, type 2 diabetes by 40%, colon and breast cancer by up to 20%, your blood pressure lower, your cholesterol balanced, your resting heart rate slower and stronger. Your body is operating with efficiency and ease, and there's more. Walking improves insulin sensitivity, helping your cells absorb glucose more efficiently. This means better blood sugar regulation and a dramatically reduced risk of developing diabetes. For some, walking is the difference between a future of medication and a future of freedom. It's not just about disease prevention. It's about identity, purpose, confidence. You begin to feel like a healthier person because you are one. You've built a habit, and habits build character. You're no longer hoping to be healthy, you're becoming it, step by step. You've proven to yourself that you can show up, rain or shine. Your journal doesn't just track progress. It tells a story, a journey of change, and you're not alone anymore. Your consistency begins to inspire others. You walk with family, with friends, with community. At 90 days, you begin to understand what walking gives you. It's not just about years added to your life, but life added to your years. You're protecting your future, reducing risk of cognitive decline, preserving mobility, extending vitality. It's no longer a challenge, it's a gift. And with every walk, you say yes to yourself, your health, your joy, your future. Behind every step you take, science is at work. What feels simple and soothing is actually triggering one of the most complex sets of processes in your brain and body. When you walk, your brain begins firing in rhythm. Neural networks that manage memory, mood, focus, and movement all begin to activate simultaneously. Neuroscience shows that walking literally reshapes your brain. Gray matter volume increases, blood flow improves, connections between brain regions strengthen, one of the most dramatic changes. Growth in the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for learning and memory. Daily walking has been shown to slow age-related shrinkage of the brain. It increases levels of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF, which supports neuron growth and protects against cognitive decline. Ever notice how ideas flow more freely during a walk? That's not coincidence, it's chemistry. Walking increases dopamine and serotonin, neurotransmitters that regulate mood, focus, and creativity. It's like giving your brain a reset button every single day. Some of the greatest minds in history were dedicated walkers. Beethoven walked daily to compose music. Charles Dickens clocked nearly 20 miles a day. Steve Jobs held walking meetings to solve problems. There's something about moving forward physically that helps us move forward mentally. Step by step, your brain becomes clearer, faster, and more creative. Walking doesn't just prevent decline, it enhances mental sharpness. Even 10-minute walks during work breaks can significantly boost concentration and mood. This is the science of movement. The body fuels the brain. The brain sharpens the mind feeds your soul. Some walk to get fit, others walk to stay strong. But for many, walking becomes something much deeper. It becomes a path to emotional healing. Walking reduces cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone. It lowers adrenaline levels. Your nervous system shifts from fight or flight to rest and repair. With every step, your body sends signals to your brain: you're safe, you're grounded, you can relax now. This simple movement boosts serotonin, the mood stabilizer, and dopamine, the motivation molecule. Walking becomes its own form of therapy. You may begin your walk burdened with heavy thoughts, but as the minutes pass, those thoughts begin to untangle. Emotions soften, anger cools, sadness lifts. Functional MRI scans show that after just 20 minutes of walking, activity in the amygdala, the brain's fear and stress center, significantly decreases. Walking doesn't erase pain, but it holds it. It moves with you. It says, keep going. And then, one day, you look up, you realize you're no longer walking alone. You've walked your way into clarity, into calm, into connection. Studies show walking 30 minutes a day reduces depression risk by up to 26%. It lowers anxiety and improves overall psychological well-being. Storms still come, but now you walk through them with grace. Walking heals not just the body, but the broken places in the heart, one step at a time. At first, walking may feel like a solo journey. But in time, it becomes a bridge connecting you not only to yourself, but to others. Across the world, walking brings people together. Neighborhood loops, city strolls, hiking groups, charity walkathons, wherever people move, bonds begin to form. There's no competition here, no finish line. Just steps shared, stories told, lives intertwined one stride at a time. Families grow closer during walks. Away from screens, away from distractions, just simple time, face to face, heart to heart. For couples, walking becomes ritual, a time to connect without pressure. A chance to check in, reflect, and just be together. Shared movement leads to shared emotion. Scientists call it synchrony. When walking together, our heart rates align, our breathing matches, and our empathy deepens. Even in the workplace, walking changes the game. Walking meetings have been shown to spark more creative ideas, reduce stress, and improve collaboration. And then there are the walks that change lives. Fundraising walks, marches for justice. Movements that start with a single step and grow into a collective roar. Even the smallest moments matter. A nod, a wave, a smile. When you walk the same path often enough, strangers become familiar. In cities and villages, on sidewalks and forest trails, millions walk. Alone yet connected, moving in rhythm with one another. Walking isn't just medicine for your body, it's medicine for your soul. And sometimes the most powerful healing comes from simply walking together. You've made it past 90 days. What was once a new habit has become second nature. But the real magic, it's just beginning. The long-term benefits of daily walking don't just maintain your health, they expand it. Studies show that people who walk 30 minutes a day live longer with less disease and more independence. Up to 50% lower risk of cardiovascular events, 30% lower risk of Alzheimer's disease, 68% reduced risk of hip fractures, lower rates of chronic inflammation, stronger immunity, and cellular repair. You age, yes, but differently. Your energy stays high. Your joints stay flexible. Your body feels decades younger than the calendar says. Daily walking supports a healthy cardiovascular system. It maintains clean arteries, lowers resting heart rate, and even enhances blood vessel flexibility. Mobility becomes freedom. You can chase grandkids, garden for hours, or travel across the world without fear of fatigue or injury. Walking protects your future. It slows physical decline. It preserves brain function, it extends life and the quality of that life. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. This is what long-term wellness looks like: graceful movement, joyful living, full participation. You didn't need a miracle drug, you didn't need a secret diet. You just needed your feet and the will to move. This isn't just about now, it's about the years ahead. The vacations you'll take, the memories you'll make, the life you'll keep living step after powerful step. You've seen the benefits, you've felt the change. But the most important question remains: how do you make walking a lasting part of your life? The answer is simple: ritual. Habits are built not on willpower but on rhythm, environment, and ease. Start with structure. Place your shoes where you'll see them. Plan your walk like a meeting with yourself. Make it part of your identity, not just your to-do list. Weather changes, schedules shift. Life gets loud, but your walk, that's your anchor. Rain or shine, 10 minutes or 30, you keep showing up. I don't even think about it anymore. It's just what I do, like brushing my teeth. It centers me. There's no perfect time, no perfect place. You walk when you can, where you are. However you need to. The science of habit shows us. A cue like putting on your walking shoes, a consistent action walking, and a small reward, a smile, a coffee, a journal entry, will turn a behavior into a ritual. You'll start walking for the benefits, but you'll keep walking for something else, for the clarity, for the quiet, for the steady rhythm that reminds you who you are. It was never about perfection. It was always about presence, about showing up, about choosing movement over stillness again and again. It all starts with a step and then another and another. Until one day you look back and realize you walked your way into a brand new life. It's amazing what 30 minutes a day can do. Better health, a stronger body, a calmer mind, a longer, happier life. And it all begins with a single step. If you found this inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more science-backed stories on health, healing, and the power of simple habits. Tap the bell to stay updated. Your journey to a healthier life starts now.